You think we're going to do it?
Yes.
Okay, do you have anything to say to 49ers fans?
They shouldn't be here.
Man, Bird Gang, Irrational Logic. My man Jay here. You know, tomorrow's a big day for us.
Yes, it is.
It's
yes,
a big
it is. Yes, it
day for
is.
us. How you feeling? First and foremost.
I am feeling great.
You feeling great?
I am.
I love it.
I'm good, man. Like, you know, all is well in the world.
Right.
Eagles is in the championship game. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hurts is on the cusp of making his first Super Bowl appearance, possibly.
Let's get it,
man.
Let's get it.
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling optimistic about it all.
Yeah.
I think we doing it, man. I think we going. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? I love the way you just worded all of that. You know, you sound professional, and I love that. And you sound like you've been here before, because these 49er fans, man, what is up with these guys? Like they first of all, your team is disrespecting us, talking about their stadium just as loud as ours. But guess what, brother? When you at home, you get to be at home. You away. You at somebody else's stadium. Right?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Y'all stadium might get loud. I mean, all stadiums get loud. You got 60, 70, 80,000 people.
Facts.
But let's be real.
Yeah.
Eagle fans.
Birds.
Bruh.
Different.
Like we are a force to be reckoned with, yo. We have a reputation around the sports world, man.
Yes, sir.
Like, don't nobody want it with the Eagles, man. Don't nobody want it with the Bird fans.
Nobody want it with the Birds. Yeah, no. And just real one disclaimer for everybody watching. I'm not a Pirates fan. I just like the jersey. You know what I'm saying? So don't trip. You know what I mean? The other part of it is they're calling Purdy Brocky, right? Brocky, and then they had the goal to go ahead and put some 49ers gear on the Rocky statue. Then today they want to come up on the up to the statue and not the goddamn fool, you know, showing out in Philly. And it's like, you remember when the Minnesota Vikings did the same thing? They was on the steps. And they clapping their hands saying, "Skull this," and they put a jersey on Rocky, and they got beat, what, 38-7. And then last week, the Giants fans came out there, put some garb on Rocky, and they got beat 38-7. So I'm wondering, are we gonna beat these boys 38-7? Now, is that too much? I don't know. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But my fourth thing for you is, how are you taking these 49ers fans as far as how they're approaching us when it comes to this game?
I feel like be careful what you ask for.
We can show you better than we can tell you.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Be careful what you ask for. Like, people were actually giving the Giants a chance. Like, the disrespect of...
Never seen it before.
The disrespect. I felt disrespected personally.
Are we not the number one seed?
That's exactly where I was going with this. Like, the number one seed, home field advantage throughout, best record in the league, period. On either side, NFC, AFC, best record in the league.
Best roster in the league.
Best roster, like, bro, we are being compared to the Bears.
Historical teams are being compared.
75 sacks?
75 right now and counting.
And you have the nerve. The audacity.
The audacity.
To sit here and say that it might be a close game, to say that the Giants are on a roll, the Giants may have the upper hand, like, bro. And then We smash the Giants, get them the hell out of here.
Right.
And it's still no respect. It's
Still
still
no respect.
Well, now they moving on to the 49ers. And, the 49ers got the best D in the league. The 49ers this, the 49ers that. That's a real team. Like, we a real team. What you saying?
What are you talking about right now, man? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
You feel me? Like, yo, we get no respect, man.
But it's crazy because we get this reputation of being the worst fans, hostile, and everything else, but we're knowledgeable and we're respectful until you disrespect us, and then it gets dirty. But that's what you wanted. So what you wanted, you're going to receive. And that's the facts of it. And you know what? I'm done talking about that fan base. Really, y'all the West Coast Cowboys, I'm sorry to tell you, y'all ridiculous. Like the disrespect and saying like how great, and y'all have a good team. Y'all got dogs over there. We got more dogs though. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, not taking nothing away from Brock Purdy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mr. Irrelevant. Come on.
At the end of the day, a win is a win. But is he winning? Or is that defense winning?
And then what Michael Parsons said, is Jalen? Is it Jalen or the system? Well, it's Jalen is the system, but for them, yeah.
Right.
He's getting by.
Granted, he done came in and threw some dimes and got the yardage and all that. Like, I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. He is balling.
Yeah. He's balling.
But again, the focal point of that team is the defense.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So let's talk about this. So what is Purdy going to see tomorrow that he hasn't seen before in his young career when he comes to the league?
I feel like he is going to see pressure.
Yeah.
Like he saw pressure last week.
Facts.
But the pressure he's going to see this week, the Cowboys don't have 75 sacks.
Nope. Nowhere near.
You know what I'm saying? So not only are you going to see pressure,
yeah,
but you got some dogs in that secondary. You can't throw up no ducks. You cannot throw up no ducks against our secondary. You feel me?
Man.
And our bro, like it's not sweet, bro. It's not sweet.
Ain't nothing sweet out here. Let me go ahead and go my goddamn rant. Let's talk about this defense real quick. Just for y'all 49ers fans who don't know, who think y'all know. Let's talk about our defensive line. Let's start there, right? Y'all talk about, we gonna run all over y'all. Guess what? Our run game did suffer a little bit when the big man wasn't in there, but he's back now.
He's back.
Jordan Davis, healthy. Sue is healthy. Joseph is healthy. Fletcher Cox is healthy. Hargraves is healthy. And that's just the defensive tackles, brother. That's just the defensive tackles. The interior of the line. We ain't even got to the ends yet. Hey, Nick Bosa, he had 18 and a half sacks. Who was second? Oh, Hassan Reddick, 16 sacks. Huh? Josh Sweat, huh? 11 sacks, double-digit sacks. Hargraves, double-digit sacks. BG, double-digit sacks. 4 players with 10-plus sacks.
Bro.
What? What?
Purdy has not seen nothing of this magnitude yet, bro. He hasn't.
Yeah. I even mentioned Robert Quinn. I mean, he's due for one, right?
Bro.
Milton Williams, he due for one. And let's talk about that secondary for a second, because we got Darius Slay on this side. We got James Bradbury on that side. And guess who's back? Who I've been talking about?
That's your boy.
Monte Maddox back. So what does that mean? Chauncey gets to go back to his safety position. Epps gets to go ahead and play his game. And we could bring Ghost, Blankenship when we need to. Huh?
Listen, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now.
Why do y'all think things is sweet right now? I just gave you, I gave you a roster that a lot of them could be in the Pro Bowl right now. And I didn't even get to linebackers because Kazir White's still out there. T.J. Edwards was the seventh best ranked linebacker in the NFL per PFF, right? N'Kobe Dean might make an appearance. And we still talking about the defensive side of the ball, man. We haven't talked about the offense yet. We haven't even talked about the offense yet.
Ain't no need to. You already know what it is on offense, baby.
But Jay,
You know what I'm saying?
Jay, they did number one defense, right? But they did worse against explosive plays.
And
Who's
that's all
number
we
one in
do.
the league in explosive plays? The Eagles.
That's all we do.
What? Their defensive line is vaunted. Let me tell you something. Nick Bosa, 18.5 sacks. The next person in y'all sack category has 5. Do y'all know the offensive line y'all going against this week?
Right.
What are they really?
Kelsey about to eat. Lane Johnson about to eat.
Mulatto gonna eat.
You know what I'm saying? Mulatto gonna eat.
Dickinson gonna eat.
Oh, he gonna eat.
Gotta just play. Small just gotta play. And listen, let's go skill positions, huh? Miles Sanders, huh? Gainwell, huh? Boston Scott when he wanna, huh? AJ Downtown Brown always open 1K all day. The Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith. And we still got Quez who didn't get catch last week, and he is still one of the fastest receivers in the league. And y'all can't cover downfield. And then we got Dallas back, Goddard back. What are we? And then on top of that, Jesse, what's our quarterback name?
I believe his name is Jalen Hurts. Mr. MVP. He should be the MVP. I know they probably not going to give it to him. Yeah, I mean, he missed them 2 games. They're going to get that shit to Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Is he a finalist for MVP?
Yeah.
He's a finalist, right?
I believe so, yeah. It got to be.
So
gotta be.
He's known to be maybe an MVP, definitely most improved player. And the quarterback on the other side is known as Mr. Irrelevant. What are we doing right there? Why are we having this conversation? Like, honestly, for real, 49, come on, man. And y'all coming to the link, like, the disrespect, like, really, it's ridiculous, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming in the game, McCaffrey, he has a dinged up calf. We're going to press him. Elijah Mitchell, he's questionable with a groin. You know, Deebo Samuel he's been absent. He's been hurt, this whole time. I mean, really, you got 2 great players on offense, 2 great players. Trent Williams, best left tackle in the league, and George Kittle. And to be honest with you, I think Goddard and Kittle a lot closer than most people think. But we don't make him. He's not instrumental in our offense. I mean, Kittle's really the threat. And McCaffrey a beast too if he's healthy, but we'll see what happens. My point is,
Goddard don't get the respect that's due, man.
He don't
for his yak.
He don't.
Goddard's yak is crazy, bro.
And he ball when he ball. Like he put on. He put on for his city. You know what I'm saying? Like every single time, and it's like, y'all team. You understand? Did y'all hear the defense I just laid out for you guys? And that's more than 11 people. That's more than 11 names I gave y'all on defense. We just talked about more than 11 people. We got backups. You know what I'm saying? That ball out. This is the best roster in football. This is the best roster money can buy right now. And like 49er fans are going, you know what? I'm done with them. You know what? We'll talk about it tomorrow. We know where we are, man. Y'all, who y'all are. The difference between us and y'all is we actually take a look at the other team's roster. We actually take a look at the other team's tendencies. We actually take a look at how the team match up against us. And we actually, do some studying. And my results say that we're winning this game, hands down. That's what
I personally feel like it's going to be a Bengals-Eagles Super Bowl, bro.
I think that makes sense. Jumping to the AFC real quick, good segue. Mahomes is coming off, he says he's good. But we know that high ankle sprains are nothing to mess around with. Those are, long-term injuries, and I wish him the best, and I wish Andy Reid the best, obviously. But man, that boy Joe Burrow, cold, man.
Oh yeah, that's a bad boy.
That boy cold.
That's a bad boy, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, and like you said, Mahomes says he good, but everybody good in practice when you're not getting touched.
Yeah.
Everybody good in practice when you don't got a 300-pound
man coming at you, monsters.
Man coming at you, hitting you, you know what I'm saying?
Chasing.
Like they gonna find out real quick if he's good. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Bengals gonna find out real quick what that ankle's hitting for.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
the Bengals don't have a vaunted defensive line, and Kansas City offensive line is decent. So maybe they can keep them upright. I don't know. If they can protect them and give them time, they definitely have a great shot. They have the best tight end in the game, and Travis Kelce. We know that. But the Bengals are cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that offense, man, those receivers, and they got a connection that's undeniable. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
The combination of Chase and Higgins.
Yeah.
And what's that boy's name? Boyd?
Yeah.
And then you got Mixon in the backfield. Like
backfield. Yeah.
Listen, the Bengals got a squad, bro.
They got 2 offensive linemen down, I think 2 or 3. And so, but you know, I think his name Cashman, he held up last week. You know, we'll see. I think that we have a.
I mean, they said that was going to be an issue against Buffalo, but clearly it wasn't.
It wasn't at all. And I think we have like a possibility for a rivalry in the making between the AFC and the NFC with the Eagles and the Bengals, because these are 2 young core teams that can go for a long time. Now we have our offensive line is a little bit older, but we have some young boys up there too. That left side is young. And we have draft picks, and we really have some money on the books. So I think that's something that could happen in the future. So let's go ahead and get it started then, man. Like, you know, we talked enough. So let's go on the AFC side first. Late game, Bengals, Kansas City. You already said it's going to be. You feel like it's going to be a Bengals Eagles Super Bowl. So I know you're picking. What's the score that you're looking at, and who do you see shining in that matchup?
I think the Bengals Chiefs game is going to be a close one.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a high score.
Me too.
I think both teams are going to break 30.
Yep.
I think it's really going to come down to Mahomes and Burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I feel like whichever quarterback is in his bag tomorrow, that's going to be it right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if Burrow or the Bengals is Kansas City's kryptonite, because right now Burrow is 4-0
undefeated
against Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 3-0, yeah, 4, whatever it is, he's undefeated against Mahomes. Yeah,
it's like, you know, last year it's the rematch. Last year the Bengals beat the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they got a rivalry going on.
They got a little rivalry going on, so I feel like it's definitely going to be a game. It's definitely going to be a good game.
Well, in order to make it a rivalry, Kansas City has to win tomorrow, because you know the Bengals are just whooping y'all. So it's not really a rivalry. It's just y'all see each other.
True.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like the Bengals to the Chiefs is what the Chiefs is to Buffalo. Because Josh Allen can't seem to get past the Kansas City.
Well, I think they won. I think they won earlier this year. But
I'm talking about like
playoffs.
the
Playoffs is different.
Yeah,
yeah, it's different. Absolutely.
Like he just can't seem to get over the hump.
The boogeyman.
Yeah.
They better holler at John
like
Wick.
That's what Joe Burrow is for Mahomes and the Chiefs right now.
So you saying over 30? You have a score prediction? You just saying over 30's Bengals?
I'm gonna say 32-35.
Okay. 3-point game. Bengals pull it off. Joe Burrow, still Joe Cool. He does a thing. I tend to agree with what you're saying. I think it's going to be high scoring. I think Joe Burrow is going to be the difference maker. I think Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, but he's not healthy. With him not being 100% and he can't move around because he makes magic in the pocket. This guy scrambles like Russell Wilson used to. Like you can get a little bit, close to him, but he knows how to get out of it. I think with that bum leg, it's going to be really tough for him to do.
I don't. Last year he had that, or not last year, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
he had that high ankle sprain, and the next week he played and threw for like 400 yards from the pocket.
Maybe he does that. I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But for like what I know, that's what's out there in the media. I would have to take Joe Burrow over Mahomes this one time. Even though Burrow's beat him multiple, I still would take Mahomes. If everybody 100% healthy, I'm gonna pick Mahomes over Burrow. But I think for tomorrow, and then they had that boogeyman aspect to him. I think it's lining up for the Bengals to go ahead and show their stripes tomorrow. I got them winning. I got the Bengals winning. I'm gonna say 35-28. Bengals. All right, so let's go to our game. So let's go ahead and get it started. I'm gonna go first on this one. So as far as the Birds are concerned, I feel like we're the best team, period. I feel like the score is gonna be 28-17 Birds. I'm hoping we get the ball first and we can thrive off the energy. You know, a couple weeks back, Jalen Hurts after the game said it that you know, he's feeling okay. He's gonna, you know, on the plane ride home, he's gonna grab some sweets and listen to Anita Baker. Anita Baker is singing the national anthem tomorrow. So that's gonna be good. Yeah, already. And then, you know, Meek Mill's probably going to be out there. And I think Dreams and Nightmares is definitely necessary for tomorrow. I think if you don't play Dreams and Nightmares before this game is started, you're actually giving yourself, you're not doing this. That's going to pump up everybody. Everybody going to go nuts because this is going to be nostalgia. And it's still for real, like when it comes to the Eagles, I think that still is their anthem, Dreams and Nightmares. And I don't know if you saw that hype video that Brian Dawkins narrated, but he said, our dreams are their nightmares. You know what I mean? I love that. You know what I'm saying? He said their end zone is going to be our playground. I love that. So we getting hype out here. So I think it's going to be 28-17. I think Jalen does what he does, stays even killed. And I think Miles Sanders, you know, I think he gets a touchdown. You know, he had 90 yards last week. Gainwell balled last week, by the way. And hopefully, hopefully he balls again. And I think A.J. Brown is going to eat healthy. I think husky off of this one.
I agree. I think A.J. is about to ball out. He was pissed last week because he didn't perform the way he wanted to, didn't get the ball like he wanted to.
Right.
So I feel like he comes out this week with a point to prove, you know what I'm saying? A little chip on his shoulder or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you. I'm gonna go 28-14 now.
Okay.
You know
Even better.
I think they might get two, but I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think our defense locked that down. I think we had Purdy on his bike all game from the first
game snap. Long.
From the first snap, he gonna be on his bike.
You know what? I hate the Cowboys, but they showed us how to play this dude. Like we know we. You think the Cowboys
they pretty much shut him down, bro?
Yeah,
they pretty much shut him down last week.
And they down a nickel back and the other starting cornerback. We at full strength, brother. Like for real, if y'all thought the pass rush from Dallas was bad, boy, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And you know, it's crazy. So you got it 28-14. I got it 28-17. We pretty much in the same realm there. So what's the over under on 5 sacks? You got the over for the Philadelphia defense. Are we getting more or less than 5 sacks if you had to guess at it right now?
I'm going over.
I'm going over too. I think I'm going over simply because I think we're going to get an early lead and we're going to have to make them play a different type of ball game. And once that happens, we can pin our ears back and do what the hell we want to do. It's going to be trouble.
Thanks. That's a whole fact.
Better spin them records, Blue. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Better spin them records.
Right.
Like real talk, man. So I feel confident, man. Like I'm not even nervous. Like to be honest with you, last week I was on a cruise and like that's what we didn't do probably last week. You know, just for people listening, I'm on a cruise ship, you know, and we about to play the Giants and I'm talking cash, but at the same time I'm a little nervous. The only reason I'm a little nervous because it's a divisional opponent, and we kind of limped out. You know, we kind of limped into the playoffs.
Right.
And you know, as far as that's concerned, so I'm a little nervous. But then they show me, oh yeah, we still who we are. So okay, cool, bet. And now we 100% healthy. You know what I mean? So like, it's a whole different feeling this week. So I feel really good, man. As far as then we get any so this is the thing. So the 49ers are undefeated if they win the turnover battle. So I think or if they're even. So like it's 0-0. You know what I'm saying? Like they're undefeated. I don't think that really makes a huge difference, but I think that Brock Purdue is going to turn into a pumpkin tomorrow. I think he gave Dallas multiple chances to pick the ball off. I think at least 3, and they didn't take advantage of it. We got hands over here though, you know.
Right.
You know, and then to combine that or compound that, you know, we get to the ball pretty fast as far as the pass rush. So strip sacks are definitely on the menu for tomorrow. So over under 2 turnovers.
I think we get more than that.
Then we get more than 2. I love it.
I think we get more than 2.
I'm at
whether
2.
it's 2 picks, whether it's 2
However it
picks
adds
and a
up.
fumble,
Yeah.
whether I feel like we get more than that.
However it adds up. I think we had 2. I would definitely want more. And I look forward to the Super Bowl, as far as that's concerned. I have no fear whatsoever of this 49er team. And to make it worse is like y'all talking smack
Right.
to the number 1 seed. Like, I don't understand. You know what? It is what it is. We'll see tomorrow. All the talk is over tomorrow. You already know.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? Bird gang already. You know what I mean?
You already know, bro.
Yes, sir. Any lasting words? Any parting words?
Man, as always, man. Bird game.
Yeah.
You feel me? About to become NFC champions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crown my man Hurts, baby.
Yeah.
Crown my man Hurts.
Crown him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'll see y'all in the Super Bowl, bro.
See y'all in the Super Bowl, man. We got the baddest team out there. Y'all act like y'all don't even know. It's ridiculous. But guess what, man? We bird gang. You say not bang, what they say? Bang, bang, not a gang. Shut that bull crap up, man.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
about. Niner gang.
I don't know what that's about.
You about to see what it really is. Bird gang. We out here. We doing it. Irrational logic. We out. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.